up, my little TisaTells? How y'all doing today? Well, if you are Kylie Jenner, baby, it looks like you have moved on to a new man, Timothee Chalamet. Listen, Timothee, the boy from Call Me By Your Name, is said to be dating Kylie Jenner, but y'all, we got some tea on Mr. Timothee because he is not squeaky clean. Emphasis on the not clean. If these rumors from his NYU undergrad days can be believed. But what's more, baby, do you believe these rumors? First of all, it's not even that they just started dating. They've been dating for a couple of months. Anon, who is the Kardashian Bible, even according to Kim Kardashian, has said it has been 100% confirmed and they are making their debut at Coachella. Now, I have a couple of thoughts of this. One, Coachella seems to be Kylie Jenner's theme because last time she was at Coachella, she wound up with a baby after meeting a man for 3 weeks. Timothee, I hope you're wearing a raincoat, but honestly, I hope Kylie's going to wear a raincoat too when he's been with them because he was accused of spreading chlamydia all over NYU during his time there. We got the lowdown on that. But let's get into the Coachella thing first. Kylie Jenner loves to fall in love and debut new relationships at Coachella. Again, last time she was there, she made a baby. Stormy was born. They already have air. Now they just need fuego. Maybe that could be her and Timothee's child's name. And also terrain, which is earth. They're just missing 2 more elements before they have all the earthbender tribes. But let's talk about this. Did anyone see this coming? I'll be honest with you. I didn't see the Timothee thing coming. I don't know how serious they are because, again, like I've said a million times, Kylie lives a very, very private life. That's not to say that she is in a nunnery. Oh, she'd be dipping and diving and slipping and sliding. We knew about that from the Megan Thee Stallion trial when it came out that she was dipping and diving with Tory Lanez. However, go watch my old videos on that if you want to see what I base it off of. It's a whole big thing. Anyway, however, when it comes to Timothee, Kylie Jenner has an active but private dating life. And there's nothing wrong with that. Kylie is officially single and ready to mingle. As a matter of fact, people are saying that her and Travis have been more off than on more times than we can count. But we just don't know about that. Also, people are saying that this is a reaction to Kylie being mad that Travis would not marry her. Again, I find it odd that Anon is saying that this has been going on for quite a few months, when at the end of the day, Anon was also the same person saying that Kylie was pissed off that Travis would not marry her after all the support she put behind him for Astroworld, her, Kris, the whole clan thought a ring was coming. Of course, Travis said, no, ma'am, because I'll tell you one thing, a tourist will use you if you let them, but you can never force them, not by being nice, not by loving them, not by even trying to threaten them. You cannot force a tourist to do something they don't want to do, especially be with someone they don't want to be with. So the timeline is overlapping. But again, Travis and Tyga overlapped. It overlapped. It's nothing wrong with that. Travis ain't want to marry her. If you're not married, you are single. Do your thing, Kylie, right? But here's the thing, y'all. And this is the thing we need to be focused on. Did we actually see this coming? Because this is indicative of a larger thing. The Kardashians entering their flop era. Proof of them entering their flop era, if you will. First of all, Kylie has been on a slim down. And even though she still got her curves, right? The Black China inspired curves, she has definitely slimmed down to the point of a lot of people thought that she was on Ozempic. Now, I'll be honest with you. I don't think Kylie's on Ozempic. She doesn't have Ozempic face. She is young. You know how it is when you are early 20s. People forget how young Kylie is because that plastic surgery makes her look like she's Chloe's age. When you are that young, to drop 10, 20, 30 pounds, all you have to do is skip breakfast a couple of days in the morning. You can drop weight and get in shape super, super easy. So I don't think, and plus Kylie's face doesn't look like Ozempic face. However, Kylie did slim down a lot. This would say that she was trying to match Timothee because we know that he is just a young whippersnapper. He has the body mass of a string bean. No shade to him, but he is on the skinny side. All of his girlfriends Kaya Gerber, what's her name? Johnny Depp's daughter. They've all been on the very slender side too. Now they have been Lily Rose. They have been naturally slender, but they've been on the slim side. I do think that Kylie downsized, if this is true, some of her curves so they could look better standing side by side. Now, a lot of people are like, that's ridiculous. Why would Kardashians do all this stuff just so they could look better standing behind their boyfriend? Because let's be real, at the end of the day, the Kardashians' money is on. The Kardashians' money is on aesthetics. If it's not the right aesthetic, then it just can't work. Look at how well Kylie and Travis looked coordinated and always looked on the red carpet. You guys, facts are the facts. But let's get into how this can also talk about how this is the Kardashians literally entering into the flop era. You guys, have you noticed that the Kardashians lately, Kris exactly, realizes that Kim and Khloe are yesterday's news. She doesn't seem to be checking for Kourtney, and Kourtney is doing a great job herself of staying relevant for Gen Z, for millennials, and Gen Xers. Of course, Kourtney has mass appeal, but also she's with Travis Barker, who is a Southern California rock god. Everybody across generations knows and respects who he is. Plus, they kind of have a timeless rocker doing my own thing aesthetic, right? Again, have they entered their flop era? It seems that Kris is saying that Kris is saying that the next stream, the next generation is Kylie and Kendall to appeal to Generation X. Now, here's why I think it's the flop era. Kris Jenner is very good at what she does. But let's be honest. Kris Jenner is also from a certain time, a certain era. She knew how to make, Khloe and Kim. Sorry, it's too many K's, right? KKK. She knew how to make Khloe and Kim, and Kourtney for that matter, definitely flop. She knew how to make she knew how to make them stand out. But when it comes to the flopping part, Kris is getting older. She's almost 70 years old. Now, this isn't an ageist thing, because Kris is good at what she does. She's still young, youthful, vibrant. Again, age is an attitude, not necessarily a number. But when it comes to having her finger on the pulse of what Gen Z's wants, I don't think Kris is doing it anymore. Just like, for instance, she is pushing hard Kendall Jenner. She knows how to make the tequila brand pop out. But it can be said she does not know what she's doing with Kendall Jenner's love life, because this whole thing with Bad Bunny is DOA. We don't believe you. You need more people. And it's just awkward. It is awkward. She makes him look goofy. Literally, it's just weird. But let's look at even Timothee C and Kylie Jenner. She slimmed down. It might work. But is this anything that is anything near Kylie's brand, her aesthetic? This is literally giving me Kim Kardashian jumping to Pete Davidson, even though Timothee C is way more well-respected, way more talented, and has more swag and cultural relevancy for Gen Zers than Pete Davidson does, all right? So, but it's still that mismatching of how do they match? How do their brands match? How do their personalities match? How do what they want and want out of life and relationships match? You go from Lily Rose Depp to Kylie Jenner, the aesthetic, even what they're into, the brands. You go from Travis Scott and Tyga to Timothee C. I mean, things have happened, but whatever. Again, she doesn't seem to have her finger on the pulse of what Gen Zs think are cool, brands, what they like. Again, she knows how to market to 40, 35-year-olds, 50-year-olds, even 30-year-olds. But the people that are 30 and under, she misses the mark. And this could be why Kendall and Kylie's relationships, I don't know. I think just like Kourtney, they need to get more people. But let's also talk about Timothee C and why Kylie needs to be careful. Listen, Dumas saying they are dating. Timothee C, they're saying 2 years ago at NYU, he was passing around. He was in the Tristan Thompson, wasn't making babies, but there was supposed to be a mobile STD station everywhere he went. because it has been all over NYU Twitter. And again, these are unconfirmed rumors, but so many people are doubling down. And even the people trying to verify it's true, saying while he may or may not have happened, it's impossible to verify whether he spread anything around. They're saying the whole Timothee Chalamet spreading at NYU thing is crazy because it actually happened. They said he effed like a rabbit. Too many people I know can attest to knowing someone who knows someone that got from the Oscar-nominated actor Timothee Chalamet. Chalamet. I'm trying to remember French. You don't pronounce the last word. Chalamet. And that sends me. A lot of people said they don't care. They would get it. They would be braver than the Marines. Let him hit off 3 times. Now listen. Is this something that could have just happened when he was young, wild, and free? Maybe. But, yeah. Kylie Jenner don't know what she signed up for. They said, one other person said, COVID is spreading through the White House staff. Reminds me of when Timothee Chalamet gave like half of NYU. Yeah. Also, they said that he was the angel of STDs. Now, listen. Some person said, I don't give a single F if Timothee had or has it. We could share it. We could make date night out of going to the clinic. Listen, he is very talented and people find him very attractive. Is he my thing? No. Face is a little lopsided. But listen, if you think he's hot, you think he's hot. But let's be real. Is anybody that hot except for Jesus Christ himself? And that's because he could heal you. Is anyone that hot to take that L? Again, people might have changed. This might have been rumors, but Google it on Twitter. These people are standing behind it, and they are NYU students. It could be people hating, or it could just be people telling the truth. Anyway, you guys, what do you think of this new pairing? Do you think it's going to work? Do you think it can work? Do you even care? Y'all, I do know this. This is an odd pairing. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what. I can see why Timothee wanted to do it, because even though he is Oscar nominated and this and that, he wants to reach worldwide acclaim to different generations. He is a Gen Z star. I guess he wants to reach older generations. But how does this help Kylie? Unless Kylie's trying to get into acting. But here's one thing I do know, that all the Kardashians know that their fame is tied to a man at all times, and they can't be that single for long. Y'all, you think Travis Scott is going to pop up and get a wedding ring for Kylie? I don't think he's into it. I don't think he cares. But let's see how this turns out. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments, and I will talk to you later. Bye.